it's Shannon again. I just wanted to show you some tips on how to self-massage with a therapy or tennis ball. I know a lot of you guys have tennis courts in your neighborhood, so the ones that kind of get bounced over the fence, those are perfect because they are not super firm. Some of you guys have kids who play lacrosse, that works too, but lacrosse balls don't really have a whole lot of give, so be careful with how much pressure you put on yourself, between yourself and the wall. But tennis balls are great, and then if you have any of these therapy balls, they can be found on Amazon. They're called Physics Gear Sport. You can find them on Amazon or at physicsgear.com. They come in a pack of 2 on Amazon, I know that. I think they're like 10 bucks for 2, so those work great too. So I'm gonna first show you like upper body and how you can kind of, and it's not gonna actually be the same as a massage, obviously, but it'll give you some relief if you happen to get locked up. I know a lot of you are working from home and working at your desk. You're gonna find a lot of times you're gonna feel stressed and that burning between your shoulder blades. So this is great for that. So you're gonna wanna use a wall. You can also lay on the floor. And a lot of times I'll lay on the floor because sometimes the ball falls. So for this one, you're gonna start here at the medius part of your shoulder, which is your posterior delt, and just kind of roll around until you find, that one spot where you're like, oop, that's it, and just hold it for a few seconds. And then another area that you're gonna wanna work is this meaty part here between your spine and your shoulder blade. You don't wanna be on your spine and you don't wanna be on your shoulder blade. So you just kind of drop the ball, literally, which is why it's probably best to do it on the floor. And then you can just roll around, up and down, in that area between the spine and the shoulder blade. And you're getting those rhomboids, part of the traps, and just kind of working out with that. Those are great. I probably would not wait until you are in pain. I would probably try and do this maybe a couple of times a week just as a preventive measure to keep that area open and working out. Also, since you're working at your desk, you're going to be a lot of this way forward, so these pecs are going to be tightened. You can do the through the door stretch where you're taking your forearms on either side of the doorway and put them on the door jamb and just step through, and that's going to pull those pecs back and stretch them out. You can also use the therapy ball and roll that around on this pec area, facing the wall or laying on the floor. And what's good about that is it's actually going to hit the pec major and the pec minor, which is that little tiny muscle underneath the pec major, which gives us a lot of trouble. So the next video that I work on will be on some lower back and hip stuff. So I'll talk to you soon.